Do you remember when you were 10 years old, what you did?
Most of my life at that age, when I wasn't in school, down the back shore. Exactly where I grew up, down the back shore. God, I was baiting trawls when I was 4 or 5 years old. Kids don't start that early anymore, do they?
Nope, they don't. Who were your friends when you were 10 years old?
Oh, it's no one any. It was all girls up here at the East End when I was a youngster.
That must have been good.
All girls. The only boy up here was Elliot Thompson. You never know him, did you?
Nope.
Well, his daughter, some summers,
Oh, Vicky.
Vicky.
Did
I don't think she was here this year.
Did he live in Morgan Ash's house?
Not to know.
Where did they live? I thought they were over here by Morgan Ash's, where Kitty Freeman
Over
lives.
here where Kitty lives.
Kitty Freeman's house, that's where they lived, yeah.
Yeah, that was Elliot's father, his Gene Thompson.
So did you ever play with him much?
Elliot?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he was around here when I went to school.
Who were the girls that you played with?
Adelaide, Monroe's sister.
Yep.
Adelaide and, let's see, God.
How about Stephen's mother, Eleanor?
Well, she went to school in Portland.
But when she came in the summer, did you ever hang out with her then?
The summer, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that. And Sherman discovered the old buggy up in an old barn up in the middle here. He got that buggy out and he hitched it to his truck. And Eleanor and one other girl, they drive around all night in that buggy. They had a glorious time. That looked comical. You see him. He was riding in a car, come to a buggy hitched to a truck. They don't have no fun like that anymore.
Yeah. When you were little, did the West End play the East End? Baseball?
We had what we called a scrub team. Yeah. If you was up to bat and got put out, you went out in the furthest position and worked your way in.
Oh.
Every time a man got out when he's batting, if he was called out, you moved in one position. So finally you got to bat again. No, there's no regular baseball team. Scrub, we called it.
Did you play hide and seek when you were little?
A little. We used to play Haley Over. Never heard of it. Yeah.
How do you play it?
Well, it'd be a bunch of boys and girls on one side of a building, and same amount of boys and girls on the other side. somebody would throw the ball over the roof, and they all hollered out, "Haley over!" If somebody caught it on the other side, they'd come around and chase you. Wasn't much of a game, really, but we had a lot of fun. In the winter, if the skating was good, we never took our skates off. We wore them right in the schoolhouse. Well, teacher didn't care. Yeah.
Where was the school?
Right down here, museum.
Where the museum is?
Yeah, God, yeah, there's 40-odd scholars. At least 40-something scholars there when I went. Frank Rhines was our teacher for a while. Remember Frank Rhines?
Yep, I know of him.
Yeah. He came here as a teacher originally, $12 a week. But he was a good teacher. But then he got into this business with Casco Bay Lines, hauling freight.
Weren't you also at the Grange for a while?
What
Didn't you go to school at the Grange? The Grange Hall. Didn't you have the school there as well?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, what's the Grange now was the high school.
Oh, okay, so, all right.
Yeah.
But you're still in elementary school, was the Historical Society then?
Yeah. But I quit. I didn't go to high school, I quit. I went one day.
Well, I saw a picture of you in front of the Grange.
Probably. I don't remember what I did do back then. Raise hell, probably. I know we skipped school one time. In the winter. We went over to George Leonard's store. All of us, the whole school was over there. And George Leonard come up to me and he said, "Can't you get these kids to go back to school?" I said, "Yeah, probably I can." So I got them all around me. And my best girlfriend was Grace Bennett. She and I got together and she says, "Come on, we're going back to school." So we all went back to school.
And that was back at the Grange, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was there is the Grange. Yeah. There was quite a few scholars there. I remember it must have been close to 40 of us, I guess. Yeah. But, they did have a wonderful school before I ever went to high school. They had a real good high school here. The teacher boarded with my father and mother for 5 or 6 years, I guess. She had a nice, her name was Joy Nevins. And, yeah, she was here quite a while, and she went up to, way up on the northern border of Maine. She taught school up there, but I guess it got too cold for her up there. She went to Quincy, Massachusetts. My wife and I said, "I'm going up and see Joy Nevins up to Quincy." So I went up there and hunted up the high school. And she come out the door and she said, "Why, it's Raymond."
She recognized you after all those years?
Yeah, she was a nice woman, very nice woman. She was an old maid.
You probably would have stayed in school if she had stayed there.
When what?
You would have stayed in school if she had stayed.
Yeah.
Probably.
We never took our skates off. We clumped around in the schoolhouse. We used to skate down to Springage. It's a big pond down there now, you know. And we used to dam it every fall and skate down there. We mostly went down Charleston's. There was Used to be a skating pond right across the road from Sanford too. I think that's still there. Sanford, Sanford finished high school, didn't he? Yeah, most of the boys down the point never went beyond the 6th grade. They took them out to go fishing. I don't think any of the boys but Sanford went beyond the 6th grade.